Dracula. This will be Captain Gyro versus Pizzawizard, who just started, it seems. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone with me right now, so they'll show up eventually. Of course, just week 1 stuff, so we're nothing really to comment on yet. Oh, Pizzawizard's starting in Bordeaux again with Seward. He's been doing that a lot lately. He opens Crucifix. Yeah, jump's gonna be so much I don't have everything set up even on my computer yet. So if you hear music pop out, it's just me adjusting something. I believe Pizzawizard is in the lead for right now for no, he's right behind Kazik right now with 30 wins, 28 IDS. Kazik's got 5 wins since he beat me last night, but he isn't. So Pizzawizard will need this win to keep up with the. Gyro's only got 1 win, and so he's gonna need this one just to keep in the race. Oh, hey, Scott Sword. Yeah, I am not a solo commentator, as you've noticed. But, oh, that's our second ally. Rufus Smith searched Amsterdam, found nothing. Now we got Straggy. Prompt, so probably a surprising return in his pocket. Two allies plus a surprising return. That could be a powerful combination just to have early on. Depending on if Dracula tries to do sea movement a lot, he'll have Rufus on standby. Alright, Scott Sword, you wanted America to win. Okay. You want the Cheesehead or the East Coaster? Is that 3 prompts? Alright, so if I was right, that's a 3-day prompt, dawn prompt, so surprising return, 2 other things. Still can't get an event. Yeah, it's definitely. I'm 90% sure it is a surprising return. We're getting night, dusk, and dawn prompts for that one. Plus, it looked like 3 dawn prompts. Four Drac events on Wednesday, so not. They're getting some decent event economy out of it, at least. One, two, three. Yep, 3 dawn prompts. Yeah, always the fun part of these games alone when there's during the start of it. Yep, 3 early dogs discarded. So I have to break that one to jbphilly. Oh, mean a horse. Up, there's newspaper. Valona Eastern start. Well, it does make sense for an Eastern start when you got Seward being up in Bordeaux. Makes it a little harder to make use of the small city highway. Yes, another Eastern start for him. Yeah, I remember it was a recent match he did this an Eastern start in, but I think that was against the Superhero opener against jbphilly. No, wait, that was with Kazik. Still. So he hasn't gone to Austria-Hungary yet. Unless he did 49 back to 50. I mean, it probably also has her ticket economy ready for horses. If they're going to start scanning with her. So is it 46 and a 50 maybe? 50 to 10. think I figured it out. It's always Athens. He started Athens, then misdirected after going to Valona. Definitely went to 50 then. Back-to-back newspaper reports, though. Possible, but unlikely he's gone to Sarajevo or, well, if you may as well copy anyone's Scott, so you may as well copy the Dracula who's winning all the time. Yeah. But does he know how to follow it up is the question. Yeah, it's gone to Austria-Hungary now. Probably gone to 28. No, 20 or 6. Either way, getting close to the hunters. Yeah, he's definitely taking his time, getting ready for it. Even if Valona was a vampire, it's not rumored. Worst it'll do is 4 points. It's not good, but that is just worst case scenario if he just doesn't deal with it. Unless he gets hoax off and there's unearthly swiftness in the discard. Then it's bad. Yeah. One thing that I've always noticed is that rushing gets you killed more often than it helps you. If Mio wants to get if he wants to get rid of Valona, he's got to move at least one of his hunters now, but better to go in ready than charge carriage. Maybe. He's not gonna go for Valona. Oh, Mia finally got her first event card. Great strength. So unless he's using Sense of Emergency, he's gonna let Valona go off at least. However, we know Dracula has to be nearby, and he's got 3 hunters in position ready to pounce if he gets them. Nothing changed for me as showing, but doesn't really mean nothing's changed item-wise. Still in Austria-Hungary. Austria-Hungary. Wait a minute. 640. So 76 or 49. So. Yep. I finally have someone co-commentating here.
Hi, yes, this is Werecraft. Hello?
Shoot.
Can you hear me?
Not want to do that. Uh, I can see.
Hello?
Why are we not? I know you're talking, but I can't hear you. Hold on. Alright. Alright, maybe now it works?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Oh. Okay, maybe I can hear you now. I hate this headset. Okay.
Hello?
Okay, there we go. Well,
Can you hear me?
my headset was, for some reason, you were super low on my headset, but everyone can hear you fine. Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Like I
I'm
said,
going
that
to
was just
be
my
in and
bad.
out. I got to multitask, but I'll be on the game in a moment. Hope things are going well so far.
We know he's in Easter. Pizzawizard started just with Seward and Bordeaux, otherwise pretty standard setup. Newspaper reports on Thursday Shetty was in Valona, Friday at Salonika, and a couple of psychic stances reveal he's in Austria-Hungary now. He's got Galming, Mina, and Seward all blocking off the exit.
Oh, so this is really dangerous for Drac. I'm going to be on in a moment.
Yep. Van Helsing's in yep. He's left to Austria-Hungary now, so he's probably in 22 or 10. He's started off 55, 46, and it's not revealed, but he had to have gone to 50. No misdirect to get out of
Okay,
that.
but he's
2 days
vulnerable
in.
to CP or RV if they're that close.
Well, okay. They are close to him, that much is sure, but we don't know which spot he's currently in. He left. He spent 2 days in Austria-Hungary and left, so. Where was it? So he's probably up in 22 right now, or 10. Because he hasn't done any wolf moves yet. We
You
also
show
had,
up wolf form. That's
yep,
important to use that to escape.
yeah, no wolf form yet.
Okay, I can see. So he went. Is he doing a misdirect?
Um, no misdirect, he just did another regular move. And he's upgraded Flow to a layer.
Okay, I see. Salonica on spot 6 is revealed, and everything else is hidden. We know he went
Yes.
up to AH. So
55 did fall off the trail with an encounter on it. That was not dealt with, so there's 2 now in Valona.
so he might be doing the lair strategy.
Probably. He's got
That's what Wakay used in the match where he was Dracula and Gyro's hunters to beat Gyro. Maybe Gyro's trying to use the same tactic on Pizzawizard.
well,
But it's very tricky. It's risky, especially if you don't really know what you're doing.
yeah. Also, Sister Aggie's currently an ally, and Rufus is in the discard.
That's very significant.
We've also had some Dusk
Using
prompts early on, so they may have surprising return as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Ruber and Klossenberg. So, 22-10. Where's his next move? I was right on that part. So he's within 2 of Klausenberg. But not in likely not in Austria-Hungary anymore.
Yeah. Looks like he's holding back rather than trying to pounce on him. Got a lot of encounters to deal with.
Yep.
So he could be in 17 with an eye towards moving around to 50 and then to 55 as layers. Although that's risky if there are different things that could punish that. Yep. Interesting situation.
Like I said, they can't get to Slonica, so whatever's in there, they can't stop it.
Yeah. But is he going to, or is he going to turn it into a layer to maybe go back?
Pizzawizard's using a stake on Astrovamp. Yeah, they've got him very well bottled in the East, at least. Is he going to land move or is he going to sea move now?
No.
What? He's wolf moving.
Oh.
To Valona.
Oh.
He's just announced.
Oh, now he's got 3 there. Oh, and he matured a host.
Oh.
Oh, boy. I'm sure you've already gone over the implications of this game. I don't want to repeat those.
Not as well as I probably could have. Gyro's only got 1 win, so he just needs this to not take 5th overall.
Yeah, but
that's playing against against
if Pizzawizard loses, then I think Wakay wins the tournament. I don't think it's mathematically guaranteed, but if he loses, that would be a huge towards Wakay winning the World Championship.
Yep, this is a vital game for Pizzawizard.
Absolutely, he's in a position to catch Wakacek because of IDS.
Meanwhile, Wakacek wants to win his next game against Pizzawizard just to say, I won every Dracula game.
That would be quite an achievement.
Well,
now, how on earth to deal with all this? Wow.
Yeah, Valona is a mess right now.
Yeah, and not just Valona.
Yeah. Well, the next thing that's going to mature is going to be 50, then 6. So, we at least know the pathway they'll have to clear out. Yeah. But I can see him hiding Valona if the hunters don't jump in just to make this even more dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't go 22. So he went to Bucharest and hid there. So there's 2 encounters in 10, and then we've got... So 56, 28, 10, hide, wolf 55.
Yeah. It's got to be it. or say that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a horse, 2 unknown items, 1 event, and great strength, so. So now Dracula's got his card.
Which
He's gonna let 50
could
go off. Take care of
a lot of.
Belgrade.
Well, who knows? We'll find out. Not a big influence that you play immediately.
Yep. Oops. There's a Reckless in Belgrade. Vampire behind Vampire.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's something I've done a fair few times. Make a big obvious
Now, if
vampire.
Sophia's a vampire, then I think that's crushing because he used a stake, and Bellona's got to have at least 2 fighter vampires, maybe 3. There are 2 stakes in the discard. Ooh.
Yeah, I have not been keeping up with the discard. Sorry about that. There's still a dog floating around, so that'll make JP happy when he gets here. Unfortunately, Drac can't just hide below it anymore unless he feeds and dark calls.
Well, that might make sense.
Well, he's walking.
Nah, he's moving. Wolves.
Wolves and Sophia, so.
Yeah. That could have been worse, depending on what. Oh, Mina has a knife.
Alright, so.
And a horse. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. But she used the stake. And that was a good use of the stake, as it turned out, because you can deal with Bucharest, then maybe you ignore Bologna and hope that it's like, if it's 3 fighter vampires, then yeah, that's 7 points, but it's a lot of fighter vampires that are
vampires committed
taken
for
off
a
the
very early advantage. So 49 is, yep, Bucharest hide.
Bats.
Oh. No ambushes. So you go to 49, 46.
Oh, I think that would have been way too risky in this situation. You could have lost the game if you did that.
For which part?
Because the thing is, you don't have wolf form.
Yeah. I said you go 49, 46, or 3. I didn't say which one he went to.
Oh, sorry, I misheard you.
Yeah, I'm just listing the possible locations he's gone to. Because he couldn't have gone to 50 because that was still on the trail when he moved.
Yeah. But turning it into a lair and then going back to it is pretty clever.
Well, forming onto a layer allows you to hide. Well, hides on the trail. I don't think you can hide a hide.
Absolutely.
I'm
going to mute myself and multitask a bit. Again, I have to leave it at 6:30.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
so far, this looks quite good for Captain Gyro, especially if you got like Darkness Returns or something like that. But Captain Gyro's had 2 games, which very close as Drac, but he ended up losing in the end. Will this be another one?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Are we really about to witness another 12-point?
I'll be back. I'm muting myself.
Are we about to see another 12-point consecrated ground loss? Because if he did, we're gonna have to start doing groundhog memes instead. Soil in the hide. So, a little bit of deck cycling is never bad. Yeah, I'm not saying Pizzawizard's not gonna take that. I'm just saying, are we about to witness a third one happen to him? And rats. Right, so rats and 3 cards. Probably wouldn't want to do that in the other order, but probably had rats and then got the soil. As for where he is, I'm saying Athens. Scott Sword, I'm going to say what you always say. He's always Athens. Dracula wants his gyros.
Gyro wants his gyros.
Yep. As I said, it's always Athens. Plus, if it's Athens, that forces them to possibly go through Bologna to get to him. Yeah, Bucharest had a rats and hide was a desecrated soil. So it's just Bologna and where he went to currently to deal with.
Well, in this situation, I'm going to be in and out, I'm afraid. I would probably ignore Bologna unless you have the right number of stakes. Because, for all we know, it's 3-5 advantage. How are you going to deal with that?
Yeah. He's dark calling. He's definitely in Athens then.
Yeah, he's stalling. He figures he's quite safe. But that stalling tactic does give the hunters time to get back and supply and get some more events.
Yep. 2, 3. 3-day prompt still. And one of them is probably still the surprising return. It could have been thrown out and I've not been paying attention. Seward's only got one of... Oh, Seward's horsing in. 49.
Hello.
Yep. jbphilly, our final commentator, has joined us.
Heck yeah.
We've got a scary situation to deal with.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm just going to open the game up.
Yeah.
And anything I should know in brief?
Pizzawizard is playing for the chance to stay in the running for the number 1 spot.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah, that's a good point, Randiv.
Okay, so it's second half of week 2. Wow, there's some action happening in Valona.
Yep.
I see the Eastern Lair strategy is really getting a lot of time in the spotlight here.
Yep, he's did a nice big lap around the castle and then wolfed into Valona to put 3 things there. Currently, we believe he's in Athens.
Yeah, that would be a classic move from Valona.
Yeah, he's dark called and fed.
Bulldozer E. Oh, is that my name on Steam?
Whatever you named yourself in. I thought you were jbphilly.
Yeah,
the way you play.
I think my name on Steam is still Bulldozer Eat.
Okay,
I don't
that's
know.
you then. I was like, all right.
Yeah, I'm very confused as to why my name is that.
Up, he's going in.
Woo! All right.
There's a spy.
Oh yeah, this is big. Now what do you do as Gottleman? Oh,
Renewed vigor,
Oh,
speed,
wow.
telegraph,
You
and
let your
escape.
tickets go, apparently.
Reckless
So-
vamp.
ooh, that he could kill us with the 2 knives. During the daytime. He's at 9 HP though, and he doesn't know what's coming. If he fights here, he could get him killed himself if the second one's also a fighter vamp. The spy was huge.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's
Because
Dracula's
knowing
health?
that he doesn't, what he has, that he doesn't have an HH, that's
Oh.
huge.
Dracula actually has matured a hoax as well. We don't know what card he grabbed, but
Ooh. Yikes.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Is, what's Dracula's health at?
15
I've got to look.
right now.
Oh,
Full health.
okay. Well.
Yeah, he dark called and then fed.
Although he's
all
going to
his
have to go to
back.
speed, so it's not going to stay there.
Rufus is in the discard pile. Agatha is Oh wait, no.
I guess it's active, or?
I thought she was.
Now, I just saw something. Godalming has renewed vigor. They could have, with good horse rolls, had both Seward and Godalming jump over Valona and attack Dracula at Athens. Risky, but maybe worth the risk.
I mean, yeah, if you got forewarned.
But
Well, we know Godalming does not have forewarned from the spy.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Seward's only got one
Yeah,
event.
yeah, that's a risk. That he would maybe conceivably he put the fog in Valona.
Okay, he's not trying to kill the Reckless,
Or didn't
apparently,
he
or
draw
unless it's a fake out. Maybe he's got a contingency plan of trying to kill it in case this happened, but...
Like I said, Seward's only got one event in his hand, so...
Mm.
Though Godalming has a speed telegraph as well, so if Van Helsing had it, he could have just traded.
I missed Godalming's hand, actually. I was just so astonished to see that happen. He had a speedy telegraph, and then what else?
Renewed vigor, and I missed the third event.
Wow, RV and ST on one guy.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want him to die to a double vampire. Oh. Ooh.
Oof.
So he did decide to go for the aggressive move, and that's a shame too, because... Well, yeah, like you say, we don't know what's coming after this vampire, but it could just be another vampire.
Sophia is not a layer. There were no layers at the time.
That's good. I'm gonna leave and rejoin real fast. My music has doubled up, and it's sounding pretty aggressive. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I don't know. This combat is very aggressive.
Yeah, it does kind of fit the. Oh, I'm gonna take the opportunity to see why my name changed as well. That's very strange.
Got jbphilly commenting and Werecraft eating while he commentates, I believe.
Yeah, eating and other things. Multitasking here, in and out.
Yeah. We've had a very condensed early game. Oh, Escape Route was the last one. I can't rewind the stream, obviously, if I'm watching.
Sorry. Did I miss... What did I miss here?
Got plotting off.
Oh, they're still in the first fight. Okay.
Because he can pick up the other strength.
Oh. Mia's also holding on to a great strength last I checked.
Eesh.
Alright, so Reckless is probably now going to escape his mist.
Or strength and then escape is missed.
Depends on
Depending
what
on
he grabbed with the
what he already had. Plotting.
Nope, just
yep.
gonna get out of there.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Makes sense.
I had to play the knife just in
Another
case,
day.
although that was a bit risky in case of his strength.
Well,
But getting out of there with 7 health is not bad, and you've done 2 damage to the vampire, so it's
and
oh,
the
a
last card
desecrated
was
soil.
soil.
Oh, okay. So, I was expecting 2 fighter vampires.
I was too.
I thought
I wonder if he just.
But...
I bet the original card on there was the desecrated soil, and he.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, either way, I don't know what it was, but either way, he just didn't have the double fighter vamp to put down, maybe.
Alright, so Dracula's
Maybe
dead.
not, but he's tackling his back now.
Alright. So...
Oh, that's interesting. He put a desecrated soil under a hide, and then a rats on Bucharest. That's interesting.
Yeah, I figured he just had rats and then got the desecrated soil, but
Yeah, that's kind of the only explanation.
yeah.
Oh,
Gonna clear out the
dude's
vampire.
going for it.
Yeah. So if we're right and he's in Athens, then
Yeah, he'll be sailing.
yeah, he doesn't have a choice but to sail. Wolf's on the trail. All his other stay in place cards are on the trail.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna feel pretty silly if he ends up not having a log in Athens.
I think Gyro too quickly.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think one of them has to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got it.
Yep.
Well, so you said they've got Rufus Smith active as the ally, or that he was in the discard?
I know one of them was in the discard and one of them is the ally, but I
Oh,
can't.
okay, but yeah, we can't check right now.
I was 90% sure it was Aggie though, but it didn't show up in combat.
Well, that would only be against Dracula.
Oh, that's why then.
But yeah, they've got to be hoping it's
Aggie's
Rufus.
still in play.
Oh, she is. Okay.
Yeah, and I want to say they still have a surprising return with Rufus in discard.
Okay, well that would be a great time to use it because he's gonna have to move. I mean, he can move 2 Cs here, but ideally, I think he wants to move. Well, actually, no. I mean, he can't even wolf form after moving 3 Cs. Kind of sucks for Dracula.
All right, Dracula's reset his deck.
Let's see now. Is it stuck or? Oh, I see. No, I see. He's choosing his
And
okay,
he's got
so
a
he's
host.
got the host.
Didn't ambush with the vampire, so they'll have to go after that themselves if they want to.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess he just didn't want the or he wanted to make them fight it more than he wanted the point.
Right.
Which is interesting. I mean, their chances of killing it, I think, are quite high. I mean, it's not going to be hard for them to.
All 4 dogs.
And
1, 2.
And they I mean, the 1 point would be a big deal. Well, and of course, then that's a stake too. Yeah, I would have thought that even if you didn't think they had a stake, I would take the 1 point.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at discard.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So Aggie's in play. Oh, but I don't see Rufus in the discard. Or how did you know? Oh, I see. Yeah, I can scroll. Oh, there he is. Yep. Yeah, if they have a surprising return, this could be pretty bad for Drac, because moving 2 Cs doesn't get him that far.
Yeah.
And then moving 3 Cs doesn't even get him to be able to wolf form from the med because of where wolf form is. So if they can play surprising return right now, that puts Drac in a pretty
awkward position.
Pretty tough spot. Yeah.
Yeah, so they went to Valona and they cleaned house, so I'll put them back in a good spot.
Yeah, that lair didn't take as long to clear out as Dracula might have hoped. That's the thing with these multi-encounter lairs. The way to make them really sting is to have a double vampire on them with a rumor. But if you don't have the double vampire under the rumor, it's not nearly as painful.
Yep.
Okay, just
Like
checking
I
in case
said.
of the fake out.
Yep, it's Athens. It's always Athens.
Yeah, I don't know about that move, honestly. Like, it's so unlikely not to be Athens that
Well,
I don't know if that was worth spending the action.
Unless he specifically wants to make sure Seward gets in there.
I guess. I
There to
mean,
be certain.
I guess. Yeah, I guess I'd rather just kind of start to get Godalming in position for when Dracula lands.
So Van Helsing got out of that with just 2 damage. And losing his tickets.
Oh, Godalming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, okay. Not a fog. Well, so yeah, now they really wish that they had renewed Vigor onto him.
Yeah. Well, no way of knowing until you did it, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Without a forewarned, you can't really gamble something like that. Okay, Seward's. Oh well, of course he's still down an item because of the stake.
Yeah. That's right on the escape.
Well, now it's good. I guess the Godalming didn't move farther away because they're gonna probably want to double team this thing.
I'm not sure what Seward would have to prescribe for that.
Well, he already used it in Valona. Unfortunately, he's gotta wait until the pharmacy restocks.
That one had a different problem. This one has, two different vampires. Oh, called applying with a punch.
Good punch.
Sorry, I don't think a knuckle sandwich is what the vampire thought would be prescribed.
Yeah, well, you can't always get what you want, but try sometimes. Yep. You get what you need.
He definitely stopped the vampire from getting what it wanted with that plotting.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
And we know Seward has a Heavenly Host in his pocket, so something to watch out for.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to use that to kill this thing.
Mesmerize.
My feeling is more that he's going to bring in Godalming so that they can both double team it. Much safer way of. And plus, at that point, then you can trade one of the knives onto Seward so that Dracula no longer knows Godalming's entire hand.
Well, it's currently round 4, so Vampire might be looking to just get out of here at this point.
Yeah, but let's see. We don't know if Seward's other combat item, I believe, so it could be a knife or a rifle.
Well.
Oh, and he's calling it being a
escape.
Well, that's
gonna put a bite on him.
Yeah.
And that's first point on the board.
Yeah, well, he got that point that he didn't get from the Reckless, so that worked out pretty well for Dracula.
And what did he reveal?
He revealed
horses. Not surprising.
Okay, well, surprising return. I bet you that's getting used shortly. Because, I mean, the ideal, of course, is to still be able to get Aggie back later with yet another surprising return, but I think since he has to he either has to sail a lot, or he puts himself into a position where his options are quite limited. So honestly, I'm surprised they didn't use the surprising return before now.
Yeah. Well.
Maybe they're keeping it for a crucial last-minute search.
It's a judgment call. If they expect him to go to Cagliari, then
Yeah.
you only get 1 extra damage, and you lose the ability to do a search later. But yeah, it's a tough call. I might have used the SR right there then to get the Rufus back. Right. The other thing about if you get Rufus back, then you don't have Ag.
Go ahead, Werecraft. Oh, interesting.
Ambushing.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, you know he has to fight you to deal with you. Either run away so it becomes a night 1-on-1, or
yeah, because I mean you might as well burn an action.
Seward would have searched on his turn. As it was, Seward had to burn his day action by being delayed, so it's kind of 6-1, half a dozen of the other.
Well, no, because this way you prevent Seward from.
Galvin would have lost his night.
Yeah, because now if they kill the vampire now, Seward gets a chance to heal at night.
And Galvin
so it's a. Well, Godalming would anyway, but I see. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, they both get to heal at night.
Galvin would have to do that at night. Would have to be delayed at night, and wouldn't get the heal, at least for a turn.
Yeah. So basically, I think Dracula should not have ambushed there because you give the hunters an extra chance to heal, 2.
Yeah. Mesmerize 2
health, which is big.
We know he has 2 knives.
Yeah. Yeah, but his vampire is dead. The question is just how much damage does it deal?
Yep.
Oh wow, they called that wrong. It seems like an odd choice to me. Like, why do you play against Mesmerize, or do you not? It seems odd to split the difference that way.
Alright. Well, I'd say at this point,
it's not as if
try to bite John Seward in case he tries to host you. That would kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? He's just gonna knife you repeatedly.
Right.
So.
Yeah, maybe he figured that Seward doesn't have anything as damaging as a knife, and now Godalming's knives are weaker.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course Seward's got to be afraid of those fangs.
Yep.
And we don't know what his other card could be a knife, unless we know that somebody else has it.
We only know that Godalming has the knives. We don't know what Seward's other item is, and the other knife is floating around.
Yeah, so it could be a knife, or it could be
the fangs.
Oh.
Dodge.
Yep. Okay, well, that's good for hunters. Gotta burn those fangs without taking anything from it.
Yep.
But I think Dracula kind of had to guess at some point that it might be the time Seward plays fangs, and you never know if you're gonna get it right.
Well,
or plays Heavenly Host.
Alright, well, Vampire's down to 3 health now, so.
Well, if he plays Heavenly Host and the second Fangs comes out, he dies. No, because of Great Strength. He won't die.
Yeah, Great Strength will save him, but he still doesn't want that to happen because he loses Heavenly Host.
Quite significant for later.
Yeah, I think I feel like Seward's going to play it safe because the benefit of
just punch and knife. And if the vampire escapes now, then you can kill it next time.
Claws.
Or claws.
Punch.
Yeah, he's playing it safe.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that makes me wonder what his other item is. Like maybe it's not a knife.
Yeah, it could well be like a garlic or something.
True.
It's not. But if it's a weapon, both the discard. We haven't seen.
No garlic. Okay.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, there it is.
And there's no crucifix, so it could be a garlic.
Yeah.
All right, so.
All right. Well, they dealt with that pretty handily, and now again, Seward gets to heal at night, so. And so does Godalming.
Yep.
So they're both going to be at full HP. Huh, wonder if they have a blood transfusion.
Oh, local rumors. Doesn't matter.
Local rumors, 1 turn too late to potentially reveal something. Or too early, that's what I mean. Dracula here, I mean, obviously, it's a little soon to be going to Cagliari.
I don't think Cagliari's going to be landed on yet.
So you have to go to the Mediterranean and then... I mean, you don't want to land normally from the Med. Not with the hunters where they are.
Well, if he sails Mediterranean, he'll have his wolf off cooldown finally.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So I counted wrong from Athens. Yeah, so he will have his wolf form from Mediterranean. Still a bit dicey because you get 2 hunters right on you there, but the other 2 are so far away that actually that's a good mid wolf farm.
Yeah. You also know that there's a heavily host and at least 2 knives out east too. So.
Yeah, that's true. The 2 that are up against you, they're the weakest fighters, and some of the strongest combat items are not with. So. Actually, yeah, I feel Dracula's, I think, pretty happy about his position here. And they've saved a surprising return, I guess, to start search once he lands, which makes perfect sense. And then just hope that they can catch him and make use of Agatha.
Let's see. Belgrade, Klausburg, Bucharest are all layered. It is 6:30.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm guessing
Wherever
he moves one more
He's
dicey.
likely going to layer.
Oh!
He's landing.
Did he go to Cagliari? Okay. I mean, it's a little early, but again, it's not a bad move. He's got hide with him. He doesn't have feed, which is what he would really like to do there. But
he can't feed, and he can't hide in place of encounter if he gets searched. He could get searched with surprising return.
It could, yeah. And now that does put the hunters in an awkward spot. Do they want to search with surprising return now just to prevent him from putting a double encounter there? Or do they want to save that search for when he lands, presumably with wolf form from the med?
Alright, so Belgrade, Bucharest, and Bologna are now layers. So they're going to have to make sure they jump out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, which I think they both have horses, right? Or actually, I don't know if I've seen.
Do they consider Black Sea?
Yep.
Who are these?
Oh, is there excellent weather? Is there 2 excellent weathers? That would be bananas.
At that point, you'd
Good
surprisingly
day.
return Cagliari, to be certain.
Oh, yeah, but they didn't. That's interesting.
Well,
They didn't search it. Yeah, because now what if he's in? I mean, hell, he could be in like Varna,
Constanta.
Venice, Bari,
Bari.
but I'm sure he wouldn't do that. Yeah. So yeah, do they have 2 excellent weathers?
Cagliari.
Because I mean, Cagliari is a really good bet, but
Genoa.
like, you don't want to be. Okay, he goes to Sofia. Okay, so he's ruling out some of the eastern stuff.
Right.
And I guess Varna was a much better bet there because going to
Hired scouts.
well, a bit better. Oh, okay, well that's good, but like again, if you didn't get that,
Yeah.
now obviously now Pizzawizard feels good about saving the surprising return, but that wasn't guaranteed to happen.
Yeah, if you'd supplied first, you would have gotten that scouts a bit earlier, but again, you never know what you're going to get, so
Yeah.
manually going 56 wasn't a bad idea.
Oh,
he
would you
did
look
go
at
to
that?
Constanta.
Oh my God!
Would you
Oh, my,
look
my,
at
my
that?
I
Okay,
can't believe that.
That is
That'd
a
be-
thing.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking he might stay east just because of all the layers to keep him protected, but
Yeah.
But as soon as
I
you
was
walk onto
thinking
the
about it,
layer,
but
you
again,
reveal
it's just such
yourself.
a-
And I think that going there with the sea at your back is still a foolhardy risk.
well,
Now he might have.
Yeah. I mean, if they have
Yeah.
CG now, that's like if they have CG, that's game pretty much.
Oh well, yeah. Well,
Nice.
like it'll be a checkmate. It won't actually be game yet, but it'll be a huge
It's
blow.
not officially a game, but that puts Dracula in a position that he has
Does
a
not
hell of a
want to
time
be in.
escaping from.
yeah. Just drop in Bucharest.
Yep, drop it in Bucharest, drop it in Constanta, and then he has to walk onto Godalming and fight both of them at dawn. Or fight Godalming at dawn and then fight both of them next dusk.
Yeah. They got CG.
I think you supply... if you don't have CG, you supply with both of these 2. If you do already have CG, then you start moving them,
Well,
I
just
think
in
it's-
case.
Well,
he is
pinned
under
against
renewed vigor,
the
so he
post,
does
so
have
you don't
a
have
time
CG. I think
supply
you move them
and
both
move.
over as quick as you can to try to get him penned in.
Yeah, because his only escape at this point is by land or by Valona.
Yeah, he's got
Okay,
wolf
so maybe
form.
they're digging for CG here.
Alright, there's Van Helsing's
Because yeah,
supply.
they're less than halfway through the deck, so there's a quite a fair chance they don't have CG. Which then means that Dracula can wolf form to, I mean, not that many places. You can go to Klausenburg, Belgrade, That's kind of it. Well, Galatz, but I mean that would
Belgrade
be
is
suicidal.
a layer though, so
Yeah. Well, maybe he wants. I
and
mean, how many
Bucharest.
cards does he have on it? Only one card on it, so moving there is not all that amazing against 2 hunters.
Yep, slow
Oh,
horses.
that's a shame. But yeah, you block his escapes by land, and then
He is sea locked for right now. He can't. He has to walk out of the east for now.
mhm. Yeah. So his only move here is to wolf form, or again to maybe to walk to Bucharest and hope that. Oh yeah, well actually Bucharest has 2 encounters on it already, so walking there and then hopefully hoping to be able to escape his bat away or something, or just discourage them from landing at all.
There's only rats in there right now, so it's not the scariest thing to go
Well,
in there.
no, it's rats and
There's
something
rats
else.
and then one unknown.
Yeah, rats and
Two
something
unknown
else. So if it's something heavily damaging, that rats can make a big difference.
Captain Gyro is saying, please no CG. I know the feeling. As Drac, I've felt that many times. Oh, he
wow,
has it!
here it is. Here it is, guys. That's game. Oh, that's game. I don't see how Dracula escapes this.
I could determine who's
Now
the
he
world
rested.
champion.
Now the only
Right
thing
there.
is if that card Dracula's holding is
Bam.
devilish power.
Oh, yeah! I forgot that.
There it is. There's the CG.
And so if Pizzawizard is thinking through that possibility, then he makes sure to put the
5.
permanent one someplace that that
That's
it
too
won't.
fast,
So
didn't
I
see
think he
him.
was thinking through that. That's why the permanent one didn't go into say Bucharest, although it didn't really need to.
All right.
What did he have in
Van
Bucharest? It's revealed now.
We're
Won't
gonna have
be
to
able
wait
to
till
see
he
for a
drops
minute.
all this. He's dropping.
Yeah.
Oh,
Constanza had a
Oh, now he's
vampire.
forced to move to 56. Well played.
Oh,
and it
Bucharest
was-
was rats and the vampires, but yeah,
In Bucharest.
all right, so
yeah,
That's
yeah.
actually
Rats followed by bodyguards. I mean,
Bucharest had
more
rats
damage.
If
and a
he had not had
bodyguard.
CD, but he had the second RV, and he moved to Bucharest, he might have been able to slap down the second RV and get a 3v1 there, which might have been enough, even with those encounters there.
Yeah.
yeah, but with the RV, he can now get
Oh,
a
it's a new
3v1
vampire.
in Constanza or in Varna. I mean,
One last thing to keep in mind, that Drac card, it could be, say, Darkness Returns, which would completely turn this around, or Devil's
could.
Power.
Well, like I said, we have to see it played first to know what he does.
yeah. The thing is, if it's devilish power, that doesn't really help him here. If it's darkness
it might
returns,
later. Might help him, move form out. But yeah, I think he's cooked.
sure. Yeah, I mean, any of the 3 top Dracula cards could kind of help here, but again, he's. Let's see. Well, yeah, Unearthly Swiftness doesn't help because what the hell does he do after he moves to Constanta? Darkness
He would
Returns
have to
doesn't
hide.
really help.
Yep. Walk to 56.
And Devilish Power doesn't really help. Yeah. I mean, he's going to have to do the 3v1.
He's going to have to do 2v1, or 3v1 if he's got
Essentially
a
3v1.
vigor and a good horse roll, or SOE.
Yeah, that's how he does it. I'm assuming Mina does not have a chartered carriage, otherwise she would have moved to 11 instead of 59.
Alright. Well, let's get our dawn fight.
Well, she couldn't reach 11. She rolled poorly with the horses, and she went to 38, and then she moved from there to 59.
Oh, right, yeah.
Alright. And he's got Sister Aggie to deal with, so...
Oh, this is with Aggie, too. That's extra bad. Yeah, this is a cook.
Yeah, it was really good. He held on to the SR, so he still has Aggie. He didn't bring Rufus back with the SR. Oh, he does have
There's
Army.
Dude Vigor number 2.
That's like all 3 of the top hunter events in the top third or so of the deck. Oh man,
This is wild, yeah.
well that might be overkill here.
That's some amazing...
Speed Telegraph.
Honestly, do you use Speedy
It's like
Telegraph? That just...
green is-
all Speedy Telegraph does is open up the chance for the bug. It's not like you need it.
Well, I don't think the bug is going to affect this because there's no encounter. to
There's
trigger
no
the bug.
ambushes, right? Yeah, so might as well.
Well, you could use someone like Van Helsing to try and draw out that bad ticket if he's got one of the good tickets still in his pocket. That
True.
might be something he's also thinking of. For the
Thing is, though, between this fight and then the dusk fight with the 2v1 and Aggie, I don't even think he needs to get me into there.
well, it doesn't hurt to have a
Well, he
third
does know what
party member,
Godalming
though.
has, so that's something.
That
And
is
Seward
true.
has an HH, we know that.
Yep,
In
Gyro's
fact,
calling
they only
the
did
EQ.
2 HHs. Seward might have 2 HHs.
That's true. Actually, yeah.
Unfortunately, Godalming just has the knife still, I think, so... Oh,
Yeah,
nope.
it does make him a bit
Yeah,
easier to
got
play
knives.
against.
Oh wait, Godalming
Double
will be able
knives
to
is-
rest and supply before this fight starts. Same with
And it'll be a double rest because of... Well, actually, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Now, something
Yeah.
I thought of was he discarded his tickets in order to hold on to the 2 knives, which means this is, if this had been different, maybe he discarded a glue ticket, and that could have completely changed this by wrecking the horse economy.
Yeah.
So I guess he got lucky and didn't have a glue ticket. The spy triggered. Because Godalming often does have one because he draws 2 tickets. So that was another stroke of luck, I guess.
Oh, double strength. Man.
Alright.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, I can't possibly have another
4.
mesmerize,
No,
can he?
week 3. So round 4 he can escape.
Well,
And he has great strength, so
Well,
he
he
doesn't
can
have to
escape his
worry so
mist
much
if he's got
about
it.
dying.
this game Missy
But he
pays
still takes 2
help to
damage.
leave. So if you got the mesmerize, you just draw it out a little bit longer. Okay, if you don't have escape miss, you got strength.
Oh, claws.
Claws.
Okay, just going for some damage.
Puts Godalming in kill range.
Well, because he's not really, because he's going to heal tonight.
His lair in heaven
today.
is so stacked. I don't think it was really that stacked. I think a rat and a Shigani bodyguard are. I would say 2 fighter vampires is stacked.
Yeah. Well, he had a new vampire in Constanza with him, but unfortunately he was forced to leave it.
Well, yeah, but
Mesmerize.
you never would have stayed there. But yeah, I see what you mean.
Alright, so there's the last
I mean,
cancel.
it's easy to be hard on him, but I mean, I never would have. I was thinking that maybe they should just move west and assume he would never dare do black stick here because he was in a good position. So, not the time to take risks.
At this point, is Godalming, do you dodge instead of playing a knife? Because the claws are going to get you on a 2.
Because if he plays claws 2, then you can heal, and 4.
Nice. Knife.
Well, that's what I was going to say, because Dracula hitting him with claws would bring it up to 2, and then he heals, but he's still in claw range.
But no, because of great strength, he's not in claw range, at least for the first attack.
Oh, well, sure, yeah.
Alright, so...
The Hunter's claws, I think, collectively be called great.
But yeah, here you just move Seward in, Godalming heals, and supplies. Seward probably supplies because he's down no, he's not down an item, but they can both get rid of their horses.
Alright, there's the supply.
Yep.
Evil
They
presence.
drop a horse.
What an unexpected turn of events. I was thinking that Drac was in a great position just a short time ago. And I think that luck could have easily worked.
That's the thing about these Eastern moves is like, okay, it's tricky, but it's so easy to detect.
Well,
Is it? I mean, if he hadn't caught the hired scouts there, then maybe he would have
emergency.
Oh,
moved
wow,
down
he
the
was
west.
SOE.
He wouldn't have bothered checking Constanta.
But I mean, he moved Godalming to Varna. Like, he was covering his bases there.
Alright. So
And then Dracula would have been stuck either clearing a lair and not being able to take advantage of the lairs the way he wanted, or
Alright, well, it's gonna be a
giving up his
3-on-1.
secrecy. But yeah, this is GG.
Not necessarily, but it is incredibly bad for Dracula. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean,
he could find a way out of this.
I don't know what the scenario is where he survives here. Seward's at full health.
I'm not
Wow.
saying it's... Oh, no.
Oh,
Just
Oh,
for the
that's-
spite.
oh, man.
Holy crap.
That's just spite.
As if Pizza Wizard's IDS wasn't high enough. Not just for the spite. Obviously, IDS does matter. And that's a totally legit move, but it's just kind of funny because Pizza Wizard's IDS is so high already. So yeah, this puts, well, I'll tell you, it puts Pizza Wizard in a very dominant position against me.
K is more likely to be the de facto world championship game.
Yeah.
Because if Pizza Wizard wins that, then he should beat K on IDS. But if he loses that, then K should beat him on record. Although, of course, we don't know that yet. Anything could happen.
Yeah, well, the thing is, so it's, I mean, tomorrow, actually, when I play Wekechik, determines whether or not Wekechik has the chance tomorrow to lock it in. If he beats me, then he's the champion.
Yeah. Newspaper. Yeah. And I play Pizza Wizard.
Well, Mina didn't even.
Does he? I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I thought Wekechik was one game ahead of Pizza Wizard.
Well, so currently Wekechik has one
So
loss.
if he wins
Wekechik
that game,
beat me yesterday.
So no, here's the thing. Wekechik has one loss. Oh no, actually, wait. That's not. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So yeah, even if I lose tomorrow, Pizza Wizard could still beat Wekechik and then win on IDS. Yeah.
yeah, if they both win out 6-2.
Okay, so tomorrow is not the game that decides everything. That's good.
Bear in mind, I play Pizza Wizard as well on Thursday, so if I somehow pull out the win on that, that could kill him.
That's true. If you beat him, then yeah.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, I really want to beat Pizza Wizard. This will be my 4th tournament game against him this tournament. I want to take one win off him.
Yeah, well, good to have everybody be hungry.
Yeah, it's really exciting, and
yeah. Sorry,
Looking
JB,
forward
I
to the
don't think our
games.
game's really going to matter that much.
Well, no, I mean it matters. Because again, first, if you take that win off of him, you take him out of the running.
Yeah.
Well, potentially.
And that would lock me into 4th, I'm sure.
Mm.
And then our game, like I said, next week probably won't mean very much either way. It'll be a fun game to end the tournament on. How about that?
Oh yeah. Oh, the Holy Bullets maybe. I think Dracula just goes for the kill on Godalming
must
here.
have gotten that from a supply. Must not have had that earlier.
Yeah, I think you just go for the kill on Godalming here. Hope to be able to claw him to get those points.
Great strength.
Salvage a little bit of IDS.
Problem is he's got great strength.
Oh,
and
great
that would
strength,
mean the
yes, doesn't even a point.
still trigger. So I think his only chance is bangs on Seward, or no, even then he.
Yeah, it doesn't actually
dies
matter.
just
This
like
is
a tank.
GG.
Yeah, there's
This
no
is
way
GG.
out.
Dracula's gonna die. The question is, will he get a bite off on Seward if he heavenly hosts? Just to
Well,
kill
even
him
that,
with
great
points.
strength-
Great strength stops it, so it's not like he's getting the points.
Yeah, you're right. Never
Ooh.
mind. Yeah, Dracula's
Yeah.
just done.
And is that a full shutout too? That's insane.
Yep.
Yeah. After that vampire
Wow.
layer, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and that Vampire there only took 1 point off, 1 IDS, but that could be the one that decides the tournament.
I don't think that 1 point is going to decide the tournament, given the massive IDS lead that Pizza Wizard has. Because I mean, he's like
Yeah,
30.
No,
It looks like 15 points ahead of Wekechik at this point, and now he's going to be another 15.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah, here
Wekechik
comes
won
the.
against Gyro and
Terror strength.
against you, Met King, at full. So he's, I think, around 30 now.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely a win Pizza Wizard needed.
Yeah, it is. That's a huge one for him. Keeps him in the mix.
And that was Tuesday, week 3 it ended.
Wow. Yeah, it's an early ending.
Yeah.
Well, any post game?
Yeah, that was an interesting strategy Gyro went for, and that layer in Valona looked crazy, but
Yeah, that's the thing is, if those big layers don't end up having a double vampire in them, they aren't quite as nasty as they look.
Yeah.
Unless the goal is like to stop the hunters from jumping onto you while you're there, which they're very effective for that.
well, it was effective for a while.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Pizza Wizard did hesitate a little bit there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I think
I'm sorry, I do
I
have to
think
go.
being tricky.
Great
I think
game
that
and
being
commentating
tricky.
with you. Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Well, thanks for having you,
Good to see ya.
Werecraft. Hopefully we'll do this again
Yeah.
sometime.
Hopefully. Maybe tomorrow night.
Oh boy, yep. That's
Depends on timing.
that's gonna be a tense one.
Yes.
This tournament's far from
Well-
over. Lots to play
Well,
for
with
these
that-
last few games.
Yeah.
Some
Oof.
for tournament
Well-
placement, some just for pride.
I am gonna, I think, jump off. I'm kind of around for the evening since I'm a bit sick, but I think I might go look for a game on the Looking For channel, get warmed up a little bit more.
Alright, well,
And
thanks for having me.
with that-
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for streaming. Good
And
to
thanks everyone for watching.
commentate with you.
See you for another game, hopefully.